Good evening, and thank you again for clicking on my channel. Today we'll be talking about season 2 premiere of Daredevil Born Again. So in the premiere, we get a look at Daredevil himself, played by Charlie Cox, aka Matt Murdock. And he is on a um, ship that is carrying cargo, and him knowing that there is some illegal stuff going down. And there just happens to be some weapons trying to get across the channel. And so obviously he gets in there, kills a bunch of guys, and two got away, and the ship kind of went down. Not all the way, obviously, not all the way down to the bottom, but it is up as if it's like the Titanic about to drop down, but it's just like up in the air. And then it cuts to Fisk, played by Vincent. Great actor, by the way. It's like when you look at him, like with the beard and everything versus what he looks like as that character, it's just like, it's almost like you can't believe that's him. Anyway, I digress. Um, so he is at the scene of the crime, if you will, and trying to figure out the next move of like what he needs to do. And then someone is how do I say, well, I don't want to say tipped off because he's watching the news, and that someone is Mr. Charles, played by none other than Matthew Lillard. And I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I love Matthew Lillard. And seeing him in something other than like what we all know him from in Scream is like just a bit of fresh air. Yes, he's been in other things, but it's just like he is a good actor, and now that we're getting like a resurgence, if you will, of Matthew Lillard, it's like these couple of years has been, I don't know, I think great for him. From him, not that these movies are great, but he's been in movies, doing the Five Nights at Freddy's, and then in Scream 7, and then now in this Daredevil. I mean, is this like, again, it's the resurgence, right? Anyway, so apparently he's a bad guy. I'm not too I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it. I'm not too familiar with the Daredevil comics. Like, I don't know like very much of them. That watching. I hate to even bring this up, but that Daredevil monstrosity movie that was just, I don't know. I don't even think it should have seen the light of day. But from going to that to the Netflix series, which is still like the same cast, and then like Disney had, got the rights to it. Well, Marvel, and then now Disney Plus, whatever. And a lot of people, because it's Disney, thinking like, oh no, is it still gonna be like rated R and blood and things that we need to see because Netflix those were like good shows, and people having the right to like being concerned because it's like, whoa, is this gonna be like done right? What I'm saying. So still did great. Again, season 2 just premiered today. Um, and then seeing like returning people. Um, obviously, like I just mentioned, Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock, Wilson Fisk, Heather Glenn. She's a psychiatrist. Um, Phoebe, played by Genya. Um, she's a pretty good actress. I'm not familiar with her, but she does pretty good. Kristen Bag, played by Nikki. Um, um, Karen Page. I think she's a great actress. I'm always familiar with her from uh, 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 True Blood, played by Deborah Ann Wall. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Y'all. Um, Sheila Riviera, played by Zan, Zabrana. Um, although we didn't get to see her in the first episode, which is cool, but I think the second episode is when we're going to actually see her. Jessica Jones, played by Kristen Ritter. I mean, I love me some Kristen Ritter. And her playing Jessica Jones, like from her being in Daredevil, then having her own show. I hope that the show gets picked up again because I think we need that. I really think we need that. Anyway, as I was saying that um, Mayor Fisk gets interrupted by Dr. Charles, again played by Matthew Lillard, and him just like calling bullshit on some of these other like senators and other people that are in there. Um, because I guess they didn't want to back him up because Fisk is a bad guy, like who wants to back him up? But again, Mr. Charles, again, he's a bad guy and he's trying to do something with Fisk. But I think there's more to it. I don't know. I'm not familiar with some of these other people. But so apparently he's working aside Fisk and his wife. And then, like Matt and Karen are kind of in hiding due to what happened last season. So it's like he almost can't really represent anybody on his own. So it's like he's going through his partner, again played by Kristen, played by Nikki, and again like Karen is helping along the side, and so she's been wearing wigs, trying to get information from people, and yeah, I mean, so far that first episode, it was actually pretty good. I can't wait to see what else is about to go down. I think it's going to be a phenomenal season. Again, because, look, again, we got Matthew Lillard. We got Jessica Jones coming back. Uh, I don't know. I was so excited to for this to come out, and I felt like it took a long time for it to come back out. Because that was the show when it came out. Um, let's see. Maybe I played it. See, I remember. Okay, well, I guess it was just last year, but it just seemed like it took a minute for it to come back on. Um, but I think like for me, like when a show is so good, like I want some more of it, you know. Um, but yeah, anyway, I just thought I would talk a little bit about it, get you guys' thoughts on it, you know, to see what did you think about it, right? Um, what are you excited to see from this new season? Um, how do you feel about Matthew Lillard in here? Are you excited for Jessica Jones? You know, tell me tell me your thoughts and comments. I would love to hear, you know. But aside from that, yeah, that's kind of all I got. I'm gonna like once each episode drops, gonna talk about it, and if you want to weigh in on your thoughts, let me know. I didn't want to go like into too much spoilers just in case you plan to watch it or haven't watched it. Um, but yeah, because I mean it just came out today. So anyway, yeah, that's all I got. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Comment down below, and yeah, give me a like, subscribe, do it all that jazz. All right, bye.